Yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Champions League is back 1-0. Both teams made a whole mess of errors, especially in that beginning Galatasaray with Sanchez and the goalkeeper. Way too many errors. It's like Liverpool were the ones that were supposed, like the whistling, all that booing and whistling that was going on for Liverpool should have been done for Liverpool, ended up being for Galatasaray, or was making Sanchez and the goalkeeper really nervous. They gave away a lot of plays. And despite that, Galatasaray seemed very dangerous. In that first play, they looked very close to being able to really win this game, really take this game and end it pretty much in the first half. They ended up getting the first goal with Osimhen, which was so badly defended, with McAllister really being the only one against Osimhen. And I don't know why he's the one that's defending against Osimhen. And I guess Joe Gomez, I was in back of him, but that has to be managed a lot better. Getting someone like McAllister was just... Pitting him against McAllister was just a bad idea overall. And subsequently after that, every corner kick was to Osimhen. They were really... I don't know if they were looking for Osimhen, but Osimhen was almost at the end of every corner kick. He didn't end up getting to, I think, one of the three corner kicks, but ball was headed towards him, or he was around the vicinity, the closest to the ball. Really bad, 1-0, but those chances that I talked about that Liverpool had with Sanchez and the goalkeeper giving away the ball, could have done better. Wirtz. Oh man, Wirtz had a chance. Wirtz had that second chance, especially that second chance, because the first chance obviously should have been a goal, but the second one was so well played. That was such a great link up from Liverpool that maybe McAllister had to take that shot. I think it would have been blocked, but I have more confidence at this point of McAllister taking that shot than knowing that it's going to go to Wirtz. Wirtz ends up scoffing it. I mean, a player like Wirtz, despite the money, the whole anticipation of this, big player coming to Liverpool, for me, that should have been a goal. That should have been on target. That should have been shot way better. He should have done a lot better with that ball. I get that sometimes maybe we're being a little bit too hard on him. It's his first season after all, but you gotta hit a certain level and he's just not there. Let's be honest, let's not hide from the fact he is just not there, and he might never be there. For me, at this point, I think I could almost comfortably sit here and say that Wirtz isn't that player for Liverpool, and he's probably not gonna be. He's gonna be a flop for Liverpool. This is basically what I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy, but it just sure looks that way. I mean, you look at Ekitike and how he's been playing, but I'm just expecting Wirtz just give me some more. There was nobody in the midfield. There was nobody. And if you had a lukewarm midfield from Liverpool, which just give me that for Anfield, for the second leg, you have a chance. And Liverpool's so lucky they got this 1-0. Very lucky. There's still a chance. There's a fighting chance for Liverpool to actually win this. And in this game, I was sort of equally balanced. Yeah, Galatasaray had the goal that this allowed. So did Liverpool. The mistakes that they made, so did Liverpool. Made so many mistakes. And Liverpool, in the first half, they had more of an idea, team-like. There was more link-up than Galatasaray. For me, Galatasaray, even in the first half, I'm going to say the entire game, it just seemed like they depend on these individual players, like Osimhen. What's this guy that was a thorn? He was a thorn in Liverpool's shoe. Yilmaz. Yilmaz was trucking today constantly. I don't know if you could say he pocketed Kirkes, but he made life impossible for Kirkes and anybody that dared defend him. He was just constant to the point that he ended up needed to be substituted, because I think he ended up feeling something, maybe a strain or something. I think it was pointing to his hamstring. But what a player, non-stop. He was just a pain to deal with. And so if you could give me a midfield that's somewhat mediocre at best, there's a fighting chance that Liverpool could actually win this in the second leg. But I do believe that Galatasaray depend on these individual players to make something happen. I didn't really see a lot of team play going on between these Galatasaray players. There wasn't really that much compared to, and this was a very bad Liverpool side, but I saw a lot more in that first half. Second half, they were trying to repeat that same formula from the first half. They made the changes with Gakpo, Henderson coming in, Frimpong coming in as well. I don't think they had that. Henderson probably had a little bit more than Frimpong of an effect. Gakpo with a shot, but he made something happen when he came in. He had a really nice shot that passed by the near post. But outside of that, Liverpool were trying to get that same formula going on and have that same gameplay to be able to break that line. And in that second half, Galatasaray were just pinning back, and they were just very, very compact that there was no way you're going to get past them. No way. That's why during the whole game, I'm thinking, shoot, you guys got to shoot, because there's no way you're going to get past these guys. Galatasaray were doing a really good job in the back. If anything, in that first half, what they were doing so well is, yeah, they were giving away the ball, but what a way to recover the ball back. It's like they were one step ahead of Liverpool in knowing who are they going to pass it to or where the ball was going to be played to. Liverpool needed to shoot from outside, because even the corners and the in-swingers and the centers were not doing anything. We're not doing all that much. Ekitike was the only one that was getting close with headers. He got to the ball, I think, a couple of times. It was almost anybody's game, but you'd be lying if you didn't say Liverpool struggled so much. Galatasaray struggled maybe at the first half getting the ball away. Second half, I mean, Yilmaz gave a ball to Ekitike. Ekitike shooting. I thought he was going to score the same goal that he ended up scoring with, I think it was the toe poke. Marmardashvili on the other side, I thought he had a pretty decent game, ended up making some really, really good saves. And besides him, I think the ones that were just constant as always, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. Those are the only three players I can say that just remained and just played like they usually play. Everybody else, like Van Dijk, at times, he was making mistakes. I think he was still good. There were plays that he was solid. He looked really good. But Konate, Wirtz, especially Konate, my God, man. Wow, Konate, man. He just doesn't look trustworthy. He doesn't look solid in the back. He looks a mess. And I don't know where it happened. Because I remember when I used to watch Liverpool, he was just like Van Dijk. I would always think to myself, him and Van Dijk are one of the best, besides Gabriel and Saliba, in the Premier League, if not in the world. Best center backs in the world. But it's been a while that I've been able to say that. Konate just, I don't know what happened. When did it happen? I have no idea. But he is lost. And World Cup coming up. I'm sure he's going to be called up. We'll see if they even play him, if Deschamps even plays him. And if he does, get ready to see a lot of mistakes in the World Cup. Get ready to probably see a lot of goals conceded that way through Konate. Hopefully not. I mean, I still think he's a great player, but he's just having such a bad spell as of lately. So there you have it. Second leg, it's going to be exciting. It's just 1-0. I mean, it's really nothing. And it's a must watch, because Liverpool just need to beef up that midfield. Again, doesn't have to be the best. Just give us something a bit more solid than what you saw today, than what you normally see. But today was just Wirtz should not play in that game. Absolutely should not play. He probably will, because he's at home. They're going to use that logic. But he should not be playing. Up front, I trust Ekitike. I even trust Salah, which was absent in this game. It was a no-show for Salah yet again. Maybe in the first half somewhat, but not really. I can't defend Salah. To me, he had the same season as he did last season, which he ended up scoring so many goals. Except this season, he's not scoring goals, but it's the same type of gameplay. It's the same Salah as usual. Not like he was getting past players last season or anything like that. He just had all those goals. That's about it, and maybe assists. Oh, he's not threading the needle. He's definitely not making those passes, which is his bread and butter. If people think it's scoring that's his bread and butter, second best has to be his threading. The way he's just able to pick these passes, just amazing. I hope he could bring that. Here's a wild thought. How about putting Salah somewhere in the center as a makeshift playmaker? I swear to God, it might work, because the way in which on his best days he can pick out a pass it's unbelievable. It really is surreal. Somebody has to be there instead of Wirtz. But we'll see. Maybe Szoboszlai. I don't know. But other than that, looking forward to the second leg. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.